A single step can change history forever. In 49 BCE, Julius Caesar faced a choice that would determine the fate of Rome. As he stood at the banks of the Rubicon River, he knew that crossing it with his army would mean defying the Roman Senate, sparking a civil war, and altering the course of Western civilization. But why was this moment so critical, and what were the consequences of his decision? To understand the weight of Caesar's decision, we need to look at Rome's political climate. By the late Republic, power struggles between ambitious generals and the Senate had created deep divisions. Julius Caesar, a military genius and populist leader, had spent years expanding Rome's territories in Gaul. His victories made him immensely popular with the people but feared by the Senate. His political enemies, led by Pompey and the Senate elite, demanded he disband his army before returning to Rome. But Caesar knew the truth. Stepping into Rome unarmed meant imprisonment, or worse. He had two choices: submit to his rivals or take destiny into his own hands. Standing at the Rubicon, a small river marking the boundary between his province and Italy, Caesar faced his defining moment. Roman law forbade any general from bringing an army into Italy without Senate approval. Doing so was treason. According to legend, Caesar paused, reflecting on the gravity of his choice. Then he spoke the now famous words, "Alea iacta est," the die is cast. With that, he led his legions across the river, sealing his fate and that of the Roman Republic. This act was not just military defiance, it was a point of no return, triggering a war that would decide the future of Rome. The Senate, in shock, declared Caesar an enemy of the state. Pompey, once his ally, fled Rome, setting the stage for a dramatic civil war. What followed was a series of battles across the Roman world, culminating in Caesar's ultimate victory. He emerged as the unrivaled ruler of Rome, marking the end of the Republic and paving the way for the rise of the Roman Empire. But with power came enemies. Just 5 years after his triumph, Caesar would meet his own fateful end, assassinated on the Ides of March. Caesar's bold move forever changed history. His march on Rome shattered the fragile republic and set a precedent for future leaders seizing power through military might. Even today, the phrase "crossing the Rubicon" symbolizes a point of no return, a decision from which there is no turning back. His legacy still influences politics, military strategy, and leadership, proving that one decision, one step, can alter the fate of nations. Julius Caesar's crossing of the Rubicon was more than just a military maneuver. It was a moment that reshaped history. But his story doesn't end there. His rise, rule, and assassination are filled with intrigue, betrayal, and lessons that still resonate today. And if you thought this was fascinating, wait until you hear about the dramatic final days leading up to Caesar's assassination.